Here's a quick video on how to do some of the basics in Book Creator. So I'm going to open up the Book Creator app. I happen to be in a book at the moment. And in the upper right hand corner you can see a number of the functions that you can do to add some things to the pages of your book. I'm going to hit the plus button here, and I am on the left hand side. You can see Media, and I'm on the Media tab, which is Photos, Camera, Pen, Add Text, or Add Sound. Photos is just going to allow you to add items from your camera roll, so you can go ahead and add anything in there that you would like to. Resizing it is just taking one of the handles in the corner and repositioning it. You can kind of move it where you want to on the page. You can use two fingers to position it and spin it as well. Other options we have here from the Media tab, we can do a live shot from the camera. Back on Photos as well, you can add video. Another option here is the pen tool. When you choose the pen tool, on the top you have your pen color. You can go ahead in the second tab and choose the pen thickness. There's obviously the eraser there if you need to do that, but you can go ahead and circle what you would like to. And when you're finished, click on Done. It's going to kind of put a box around all of that new written text. If you want to keep it there, you can tap and hold on that and choose that lock it down option. So that way it can't slide around, but it is just kind of a layer behind. Other options we have on here is you can add text. You can type in whatever you would like. You can obviously use the microphone button in the bottom left hand corner by the space bar if you want to just go ahead and speak your text in. So once your words are there, you can see here you can stretch out that box to make it fit or to kind of carry over. Other things you have, once that box is selected, under that little information button, you can give some customization options. You can resize it. I can bring this over here so you can see it a little better. You can resize it. Again, stretch it out as you need to make things fit. Other options that you have, you can change the font style. You can go and you can change whether it's bold, italicized, underlined, all those types of things. You can choose the color of the font. You can choose the background. So if I don't want that blue over that, I could have it yellow, or I could have no background. Depends on what you would like to do. Obviously you have your alignment options, left align, center, right align inside your word box. And then you have some move to front or back. Depends on how many layers of items that you have. Currently this is the last thing on, so it's going to be on top of everything else. But if I needed it to sync behind, I could layer it, have it a little further behind. One of the options you have here, once your item is selected, hit that information tab and hit delete. So if you want to remove anything that's on there, you can just tap those, use that information button and choose the delete option that is there. Let's see what else we have. There are shapes, and some of the shapes that you can bring out, this is more of like a quadrilateral. You can bring that out here, resize it how you'd like. Again, under the information tab, you can choose what color you would like it to be. You can also increase, or if you have a border on there, what color the border you would like it to be. And you can also change the thickness of the border, etc. And again, if you don't like it there at all, you can hit the delete button. Other things that you can add on here from shapes, you can obviously have some of these basic fundamental geometric shapes, but there are some lines that you can add in, and some of these speech bubbles are thought bubbles. So if you want to bring in a speech bubble, give it a tap. You can resize that bubble how you'd like. It gives you the option to add text right inside the bubble. If you didn't want to have a text box and kind of drop it on top, you can do that right inside of there, and it moves along with it. Move the tail of this where you'd like to. That helps you create some comics or dialogue with some of your characters as well. Once you are all said and done with your book, let me go back here. You can hit that arrow to advance between pages. If you get to the point where you are at the end, you can also hit the plus button. Where are we here? The plus button will add a new page to your book, and you can add on it whatever you would like. When everything is all said and done, you can tap on that pages on the top, and you can tap and hold to rearrange the pages in whatever order you wanted them to be, and then just click on the Done button once you have them in the proper locations. And I'm going to head out for now. And finally, when you're ready to send it, I'm going to go back to my book so you can see the different books I have in my catalog. When I'm ready to send this book, I'm going to choose the send option right below it. Different options. Exporting it as an EPUB gives you continued editing rights. So if you want to share that with somebody and they can continue working on it off of a template or kind of adding to your content. PDFs are going to be just that, protected document files, and they can kind of flip through it page by page. Video will actually play through it kind of like a presentation. If there's audio in it, it'll play the audio. If there's videos in it, it'll play the video as well. There's some quick and easy tips as to how to use Book Creator.